Hello everyone, myself Pranav Rani. I am from Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. I have completed MSc Computer Science from PBG College of Science, Pune. This is the original video. Today's topic is variable and the scope of variable and memory allocation of variable in Java. First, we will see what is variable actually and how it is used in Java. Variable is a sometimes number which is used to store some value, which we can make the variable of integer, float, string, character. To define the variable, we have the need access modifier, means data types like integer, float, and we can give access modifier, or we can, without giving access modifier, we can declare the variable in Java. For example, integer a is equal to 20. In that case, integer is a data type and a is a variable which define the size, and is equal to 20 is the identifier which is constant value, means 20 value is stored in the variable. To If we declare the variable and again we are try to fetch it again by integer, it will cause us error, and we if we override them, if we change the value, it will override its value. If we declare the variable as static, it will not change at any position. Now we will see about the memory allocation and scopes of variable. The scope of variable depends upon the different. It is depend upon, first is access modifier, which is private, protected, default, and public. Second one is which type of variable we define, and third one is where we define that variable. The first we discuss about the access modifier. There are four access modifier in Java: private, protected, public, and default. If we don't give any access modifier, the default is the actual access modifier which is used by the JVM, which is Java compiler, which is predefined in Java. If we declare the variable as a public, it is accessible throughout the class, out throughout the method, outside the class, outside method, as well as outside the package. If we declare the variable as protected, it will accessible throughout the same class, throughout the different class, within the same package, but within the different package it is not accessible. In private, it is accessible within class only, it is not accessible outside the class, outside the package, or outside the outer class. And default is the default access modifier. Then we will talk about the compared to the where we declare the variable. There are many types of variable. First one is a local variable. A local variable which is declared inside method but outside the, which is declared inside the method, is called the local variable. The scope of local variable is inside the method only. If we end the method, the scope of variable is destroyed. We can use the same name of variable in other method because the scope is limited inside the method. Second one is instance variable. Instance variable is also called a global variable. Global variable is defined outside the method and inside the class, which is accessible throughout the class, but only throughout the class. If we have to access it outside the class, it is not possible. The third one is static variable. If we declare the variable name as static, it is static variable. It is defined accessible throughout the class. Only static methods can access the static variable. Now, the next subject is the memory allocation of variable. When we declare any variable, the JVM has its own taking its own memory to the variable according to access modifier, according to the scope of variable. If we create the object which is dynamic memory allocation, there are two memory allocation: heap memory allocation and stack memory allocation. If we are creating the instance variable, that is, or we can create the object, it is going inside the heap memory allocation. Heap memory allocation is the dynamic memory allocation which is predefined by JVM, which we it is the dynamic because its size is grows and shrink according to the program execution. and Java support the automatic garbage collection. That's why un if the unreferenced variable is there, it is removed from the heap memory. Second one is the stack memory. In the stack memory, variable is stored inside the method like the first in last out. The variable which is going the last, that going to the first, means it is continuous stored in the block of memory in the terms of stack. If the method is destroyed and the scope of static variable is destroyed, means the limitation, it is also the dynamic. When the one block of code is completed, the block is removed from the static memory allocation and new stack is allocated to the memory. That is all about the scope of variable in Java. Thank you.